All right, good morning, everyone. Okay, let's get started. Starting a little late here, but happy Tuesday. Hope everyone had a good MLK day. Let's take a look here at the market. So for Tuesday, January 16th, we have the following. 8:30 a.m., we had the Empire State Manufacturing Index came out, and it was worse than expected. Sorry, it's not on the screen. Came out worse than expected at 43.7, way worse than expected. These are usually pretty volatile readings, so they can be a lot different than what was expected, but still it's a lot lower than expected. Um, After that, we have no other, actually, sorry, correction. We have FOMC member Waller speaking at 11 a.m. That's not expected to have a major impact, so therefore that's about it. So we don't see any other reports that are expected to have a major impact today. Um, As far as what was moving on Friday, obviously we weren't trading yesterday due to the holiday. Um, we have the following. Firstly, the NASDAQ was fairly neutral on Friday, not really up or down. In the pre-market, however, we're opening lower, it looks like. So chances are we will see the market open lower than where it was on the close on Friday. Now, the news that came out so far, the economic data, um, although it's negative data for the economy, should not be negative for the markets, as any negative data should give less incentive for the FOMC to maintain higher interest rates. That's the common logic of what the market would expect. So we'll see. We'll see what happens, but that's where things stand right now. Okay. All right. Having said that, let's go ahead and take a quick look at the market as far as what was moving on Friday. So, sorry, one second. Where's my chart? Oh, there it is. Okay. All right. So, for one second here. All right. So we had the following. Microsoft, actually not Microsoft, Meta was bullish on Friday. It was able to reach target number two of 376.35 and then topped out there. Just a little bit above that, topped out at 377.06. Mobileye was bearish, able to easily reach his target number two to the downside of 29.71 before reversing and moving back upwards. We have Marvel, MRVL, which was able to reach target number one to the upside of 66.77, then topped at 67.15. And then we had Moderna, which was able to reach target number one, 109.11. Got about three-fourths of the way to target number two. Topped out, however, at 110.08 and then fell off. So that's about all we have. All right. So not much that was happening on Friday, but these were the best performers that we found. Taking a look at the pre-market, here's what we see so far. ALLK is currently, oh, sorry. Let me do that again. ALLK is currently down 55.85% on 1.9 million shares, trading at least $1 per share. So that definitely qualifies for our pre-market watch list for stocks. So we'll go ahead and add that. And remember, this pre-market watch list is not for options trading. It's only for stocks. We'll deal with our options opportunities once the market opens. So ALLK is now added to our pre-market watch list. Next up is BANL. So BANL is currently up 13.13% on 2.36 million shares, trading at least $1 per share. So we'll add BANL to our pre-market radar. Next up, we've got BETS, which is currently up 11.6% on 1.6 million shares. Again, trading at least $1 per share, so we'll go ahead and add that to our pre-market radar as well. Next up, we've got LAES, which is currently up 14%, roughly 6.8 million shares traded. It is at least $1 per share as well. So that's now added to our pre-market list, LAES. Mara's on the list, but hasn't moved enough, only 1.26%. So we'll not add that to the pre-market list since it's not moving enough. And then I have RVSN, which is presently up 46.7%. 7.9 million shares traded. It is at least $1 per share, so that will definitely be added as well, RVSN, to our pre-market radar. So those are all the stocks that I've found so far. Doesn't mean that's everything. So if you folks see any other stocks that meet our 4 criteria, the 4 criteria are: it must be a NASDAQ listed stock. It has to have traded at least 1 million shares in the current pre-market session. Must be at least 6% price change, positive or negative, and the share price must be at least $1 per share. So if you see any stocks, other stocks than the ones I've mentioned that meet those 4 criteria, let me know in the chat, and then we'll go ahead and take a look. And again, those stocks are, or so this criteria are, must be NASDAQ listed, at least $1 per share, at least 1 million shares of pre-market volume, and at least a 6% price change, positive or negative. So far, we have ALLK, BANL, BETS, LAES, and RVSN are on our list. So let's paste these here. Those are currently on the radar. So if you see any other stocks that meet those 4 criteria, let me know in the chat, and we'll go ahead and take a look. All right. I assume that's everything. So we'll go ahead and wrap up for today's Pre-Market Pulse. Please be sure to like this video. I see we have 9 likes, but over 9 people are watching. So please be sure to hit that like button. That greatly helps us with the YouTube algorithm. So if you're watching at all, make sure you hit the like button. Also, subscribe to the channel. If anyone's watching this on a replay and you're not familiar with us, please be sure to check out fundertrading.com, our website. You'll see a link in the description to this video. Other than that, for those of you who are part of the coaching program, I'll see you in the coaching room in about 27 minutes, and we'll pick up from there. All right, other than that, folks, have a great trading session. Take care.